you have another question for me?
Right, welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the 6 p.m. special city council meeting. Let the record reflect that all council members are present. And thank you for being here. It looks like we have some visitors with us today for our opening ceremony. I'm going to turn the time over to Councilmember Blair to introduce our guests.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, tonight we've got a scout troop, troop number 174, and we're, right, 174? Perfect. Okay, I got a weird look. Making sure.
It's the bow tie.
Yeah, don't let him tease me. We're buddies now. You have to stick up for me. Yeah, so they came down. They called me a couple weeks ago and asked if they could come to a council meeting. And the first question they had tonight was how can they get more involved? So they're really excited about getting involved and learning more about Ogden City. But Henry stepped forward and he said he would actually be the one that leads us in the pledge. So we're going to turn the time over to Henry.
Everybody, please rise. Okay. Please repeat the Pledge of Allegiance after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Henry. Do you all have the citizenship and the community badge at this point? Or this is maybe working towards that badge? Very good. Yeah, can we, before we move on in our agenda, do you mind just, if you could all come and just introduce yourselves and just tell us who you are and maybe a favorite merit badge or something you're working on?
So while they're coming up, just another little tidbit. All of our meetings are recorded, so people can go back and read it, right? And so now everyone will know because you'll say your name and it'll be on the record that you guys were here, and that's why we have you do it.
So come on up. Just, yeah, all of you come on up together and just one at a time step forward and just introduce yourselves.
I'm Taz Norton. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite merit badge so far has been the swimming merit badge.
He didn't get it at Camp Lowell then. He did get it at Camp Lowell? Oh my gosh, respect.
A little brisk there.
I'm Tate Browning, and I haven't done that many merit badges so far. So far, my favorite one, is first aid.
I'm Henry Roan. I'm in 6th grade, and my favorite merit badge was the fishing merit badge.
Nice.
My name is Ethan Reeves. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite's also the fishing merit badge.
My name is John Lee. I'm in 9th grade, and I think my favorite merit badge was the wilderness one, where I had to write down all the different kinds of plants.
Wilderness survival.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. I had 3 sons work at Camp Lowell, and one of them was waterfront and taught that merit badge. And it is a cold lake. Cold plunge every day. Thank you. We will next have just a moment of silence. Okay, thank you. And then any acknowledgements from the council?
Chair, I was just going to acknowledge that I'm so excited that we are once again hosting the naturalization ceremony this week at Union Station. I've heard there's going to be up to 120 citizens who are going to be participating, and their families and friends will be there too. And it was just a wonderful occasion last year when we were able to participate. And it's such a great celebration, and I know it's so meaningful to all those folks that are in the ceremony, but it's also very meaningful for us that are there with them. And I know, for example, former council member Lopez was very touched by the ceremony as well. So I'm just really appreciate the administration and the staff for helping to support that effort, because I think it's really important and really awesome to have it here in Ogden, because I know they have it in Salt Lake City also. Thank you.
And that's Thursday at
11 a.m.
11
at Union
a.m.
Station.
Yep.
Thank
Any other acknowledgements? Okay, thank you. At this time, we have public comments. This is an opportunity to address the council on any issue. If you'd like to step to the podium or raise your hand online, you'll have 3 minutes to speak. Just state your name for the record, and we'll address any questions or comments at the end. Looks like we have a hand online. Angel, if you,
can
there
you
we
hear
go.
Hi, Angel Castillo, Ogden resident. Once again, I deeply appreciate the council's commitment to allow access to the meetings and the work sessions electronically, so because life happens. And I would like to address a couple of things at the work session just to bring to the forefront of your mind as you discuss these things and make decisions. Anna Keogh's presentation, and full disclosure, I live in a almost 100-year-old house, so I'm a big fan of historic architecture and preserving the lifestyle that we have and have grown accustomed to with regards to our precious heritage. So I fully support that the council look into and support the administration with regards to potentially purchasing that land, and maybe look into a land use covenant, perhaps with a time limitation, because everything is changing and open space and parks are at a premium. With regards to the brick painting ordinance, I too have mixed feelings. Remember, I live in a 100-year-old brick house. But, and I understand that we want to support, preserve our character and our neighborhood. And, my initial reaction to that is, yeah, absolutely, I support that. But there's two sides to that. I echo the concern of Councilmember Jaburka handling the violation notice to homeowners. And as a former planning commissioner, I am well aware of the fact that people who have painted their houses and just were completely ignorant of the code. So perhaps maybe we include outreach to large realty groups and a press release to all national brokers informing them of the ordinance. And I do support some of Councilmember Blair's concerns with regards to property rights, because there is actual paint that is manufactured for brick. It's a mineral silicate masonry paint. It's breathable, it doesn't fade, and it lasts for decades. Maybe we could look into allowing a special masonry paint permit with an inspector site check of materials for use prior to issuance. Basically, do you have enough paint to cover your house, and is it the right kind of paint? And it's about 200 or 300 square feet per gallon with 2 coats. And red always fades to pink. I can't remember who brought that up. Maybe it was Councilmember Blair, but that the science part of that is because it absorbs all the UV wavelength and it will always fade. So I encourage you to continue those discussions. And I'd also like you to perhaps look into supporting Chris Tremea with a geolocation app to help citizens report and help him do his job. There's a 20-year-old company called 3DI Systems, that's D like David, I like India. And their app is utilized across cities in the nations for over 20 years, and it's super easy for citizens. Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we have online also Heath Sato.
Hi, Heath Sato, Ogden resident. I just had a quick question regarding some of the statements in the work session today regarding when you talk about interest on the bonds and that sort of thing. And I believe one of the statements was that that money would just go into, be added to the construction budget on Marshall White Center, for example. And is that, are we just increasing how much we're paying the contractor, or are we adding things to what they were already going to do? I wasn't quite sure what that meant in the end, and I just wanted some clarification on that. Thanks.
Thank you. Is there anybody else who has a comment? Okay, I don't see Justin here. I don't know if Mara, if you have an answer on that in terms of the interest that is earned on the money issued from the bonds. Is it going in to pay existing construction costs, or are we looking at, or is it just adding what we can build out? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is, and I'll have to follow up specifically so I can be accurate on that
Okay.
answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Comments from Mayor?
Sorry, no comment.
That's okay. All right. Comments from council members?
I think the Scouts picked a good night.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I think after this, we could top that fishing merit badge. They might be like, hey, I went to city council. It took 10 minutes.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
It's my new favorite merit badge.
Nope. Okay. If there are no other comments, I'd entertain a motion to go into adjourning into a closed session pursuant to one of the items listed in the
Motion
agenda.
to go to closed session?
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Heyer to go to closed session, second by Councilmember Blair. This is a voice vote. All in favor? Oh, this is I'm sorry, this is a roll call vote. Yeah, appreciate. Yeah, you guys help me out, man. This is awesome. Roll call vote. Thank you.
No shortage of
Councilmember Blair.
Aye.
Councilmember Chaburka.
Aye.
Councilmember Graff.
Aye.
Councilmember Heyer.
Aye.
Councilmember Myers.
Aye.
Vice Chair White.
Aye.
Chair Ritchie.
Aye, that passes. Okay, we will adjourn into a closed session, and we will adjourn from this meeting out of that meeting. So this is the last you'll see us tonight. Thank you.